Tonight, we are going to witness the most anticipated
show in the history of radio.
Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
From the Skull and Bones studio out of San Diego, California.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
5, main engine ignition, all 3 engines up and burning. 2,
to whom it may concern.
1, and liftoff.
Lift? What is this, some Hollywood liposuction? Lift? You know we ain't about all that. Welcome to the Skull and Bones Show.
And in this corner, we have the one, the only, weighing in at a solid 190 pounds of solid muscle. We have none other than Mr. Tom Priano!
Hey, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Tom. How the hell are you?
I'm doing great.
So we got our bud up in here to help us out with a little bit of information for the day. First off, we all know that it's 4th of July weekend.
Yay!
We're going to be rolling into the old 4th here, and I do believe Jean's got a little special sauce and that
Special? What do you mean special sauce? What you mean?
Oh, you know that little background music that we
Seven herbs and
jamming
spices.
See, Mick's getting excited here. First, we should let the listeners know who we are, Mick.
Oh, that was your job, man.
Oh, well, you came out guns blazing. Skull and Bones Radio, man.
Maybe I got ahead of myself.
SkullandBonesRadio.com. Make
Can't
sure you
blame
get the
me.
social media as well.
That's right, baby. Go to that Facebook, that Twitter, that Instagram, which I hardly ever check, but Jean does. And that's all easy, man. It says Skull, the letter N, Bones, and Radio, and you'll find us. Simple as that.
Jean Perrion. I'm joined by Mickey 3 Jammersfield.
That's right.
As you mentioned, we got the one and only Tom. Welcome to the studio, man. Welcome to the show.
I appreciate you coming.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
So,
Go ahead.
oh, you go ahead, man.
I was going to say, it's 4th of July weekend. We excited.
Hey, man, so what you got on your plans over there for 4th of July? What do you think
Well,
about?
I don't drink, but I'm all about socializing, so I'm down for that.
Okay. Yeah, I always forget about that part. You don't drink no more. See, he's a loser.
You don't drink
He
no
quit.
less either.
That's true.
Damn, well, that's a play on words. What about you, Mick? What do you got going on for the 4th?
Well, I can't be incriminating myself right now, but I do plan on getting inebriated. Is that the word?
I'll incriminate you. Don't worry.
See, I think Tom's going to be the one that gets me into trouble. He's a bad influence, man.
I am.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
All right, Mr. Tom, what you got? What you thinking about going down this 4th of July?
Well, good food, good friends. You know,
Barbecue.
a little barbecue, a few beers maybe. We don't know. We're not sure, but I think so.
And, of course, we know them fireworks going to be going off.
Oh, heck
Absolutely.
That's if we don't get too drunk and pass out beforehand. Hopefully we'll stay up long enough to enjoy it.
Well, you can't have 4th of July without the fireworks.
That's true. And you know what? I must admit, there's been some times in my life where I felt kind of loserish, and I didn't really know what to do for 4th of July. And so sometimes I just twiddle my thumbs and try to stare at, whatever fireworks I could catch out of my back window. But in case anybody out there has ever had that problem or is having that problem, or maybe you just don't know what to do for this 4th of July, and
I don't think you're supposed to catch fireworks. That could be dangerous.
Well, Mick probably did. He probably tried.
Oh, real quick, I have to throw this in there, man. Man, when it was 4th of July one weekend, and me and my cousin, we had all these little firecrackers called Black Cats, and my grandma, God bless her soul, my Mexican grandma, don't speak no English, and she went to go grill, and so she set up the grill and all that stuff, and she was going to light the fire and go back and throw on the meat. So my cousin and I went and started putting Black Cats underneath the charcoal. And, man, oh, Jesus, when she lit that thing up and threw on some chicken, dear God, I never heard a woman scream so loud in my life.
Really?
That was the worst beating I ever got in my life.
I don't blame her.
Well, anyhow, sorry, Grandma. But if anybody here is wondering for anything to do this 4th of July weekend in wonderful, sunny San Diego County, we got some ideas here for you.
We're here to help.
That's right, baby. One of them is, if you in that bougie scene, you always got downtown at the gas lamp.
Oh, yeah. I bet that place is going to be busy.
Oh, man, it's going to be crazy down there. I know Tom knows all about that Hard Rock Hotel.
Hell yeah.
That's his go-to place when he's in Vegas.
Love that place.
So I'll tell you what, we have a Hard Rock Hotel right here in Gasland, baby, and they doing pool parties galore. Let me tell you something. They're going to be having these $5 beers, $7 cocktails.
Dang,
and they're going to
that's
have
a good deal.
Yeah, they got this thing called the Sunburn Pool Party, dude. It is $20 to get in, 21 and up, unfortunately. So all you 18-year-olds got a couple more years to go. And, there's going to be all kinds of fine honeys. Little John's performing. What? I didn't know that. Oh, my God. Turn it down for what?
Turn it
right.
down for what?
Little, what's that? Brooke Valentine. What? Okay. So we got him going on. So we got that going on from, they actually started that on June 30th, and it's going all the way until to the 4th. Another one we have here is Harrah's Resort, which is up the street, and just north of Escondido, just south of Temecula. $15.99. Looks like it gets you...
What?
That's a good deal.
That's actually not bad, but it looks like it gets you a pulled pork sandwich, some pineapple salsa, some baked beans, coleslaw, mashed potatoes, and, of course, that apple pie. And I think it's a complimentary drink in there as well. That's not bad, man. They got that, the lazy river thing. Tom, you've been up there, haven't you?
Well, you float along the thing. I haven't been to that one.
You haven't been to that one
No.
yet? Oh, man, you got to
I was
go.
just at Harrah's in Laughlin.
Isn't that like the same thing as Vegas?
It's
like
retirement Vegas.
It's retirement Vegas. Hold up. Now, are they side by side or what?
No, they're like 45 minutes, an hour apart, something like that.
I never
but
knew
it's they're definitely an older crowd.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little bit.
But they have casinos and stuff up there though, as well.
Oh yeah,
dude, I've never been. John, we might have to make that.
I'm down, man, especially for what, $15.99?
You know, actually, I don't think you've ever been to Vegas, have you?
Yeah, I have.
Have you? Oh, okay. Look at me, looking all stupid on the
Over
radio.
here assuming.
Yeah, embarrassing me in front of my friends and whatnot. Oh, we also got Pacific Beach, the Ale House going on too. It says if ocean views are high on the holiday weekend priority list, head to PB Ale House for the 4th of July red, white, and blue celebration. Guests can order $3 Jell-O shots and $5 Pacific brews all weekend.
I like that place too.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you. All right, there are beautiful, gorgeous women there galore. And if you want to see some cleavage and some boobies hanging out,
and some, what do you call it when they wear the short shorts and you can see the booty crack underneath?
Daisy
I think
Dukes.
it's called the booty crack underneath.
The booty crack underneath?
You see some booty crack.
I know Tom knows all about that. I've been out to PB a couple times with him. I don't know what this dude's got going on, man, but he got some game going on. It's like he don't even try, bro. The dude will just be like driving down the street, pulls up to a stoplight, and girls will just be like, "What's your number?" Ain't that right though?
It's number 6.
Man, you gotta teach me what you got going on, man. We got another one here, July 1st, which was yesterday.
That was
And it
yesterday,
says-
man. It's
Yeah, I
dated.
know, man. Hold on a second, but it says it started July 1st. Jesus,
Oh, okay.
trying to make me look dumb. Horizon Beer and Music Festival. That looks kind of boring. So let's talk about some weird country acts that I don't even know who they are. So it's probably not that interesting. We'll skip that one. How about Wise Guy Brewing Company up in Carlsbad? It says they are having some craft beers and doing some other cool stuff. They have Jack's Pizza Shack. I don't know, man. That sounds kind of boring. All right, you know what?
All right, so how about this? I know if you go to IB, that's a cool place to go because they've got the that little boardwalk over there, and it's not as busy.
Yeah,
And I
you used
think
to live over there, didn't you?
Yeah, I think they've got a little parade that they do as well, like a festival parade.
Do they really?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And then obviously downtown, PB is a cool place. You got Mission Beach as well.
That's true. Tom,
Coronado.
where have you done your last couple 4th of Julys around here? Why don't you
PB.
PB?
Yeah.
Now, would you say that's
It's a bear to get out, though.
He said a
You
bear.
better just be ready to settle down.
not going anywhere?
Settle down for the long haul, because you ain't going home after those fireworks are done for a few hours.
Yeah, I believe that.
I
Right.
think parking to get there initially is like a pain in the butt too, right?
People park the day before,
You
2
park the
days
day
before. I mean, it's crazy.
Because we did something there a few years back, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had the camper.
Yeah, dude, we had to park there 3 days in advance just to get the spot, and it was already we barely got a spot.
Dude, I
Yeah.
was down to PB today, and I couldn't get a parking spot.
You were down there
In
today.
PB, Mission Beach, neither one. Couldn't get a parking
Are you
spot.
serious?
Anywhere. Paid
And-
for or free.
Oh my God! No
I mean,
joke.
the weather was beautiful.
Yeah, it
it's
was beautiful.
for the long weekend for a lot of people.
78 degrees and sunny, baby.
You know what's crazy is all these out of towners from Phoenix and Vegas and probably the Laughlins and Temecula, Riverside, even LA, dude. Because I know everybody likes to claim that LA is the best city in the world and whatnot, but people be leaving LA and try to get all down to San Diego paradise, sunny San
Yeah.
Diego. And they freaking clog up our city, man. Like, you can't even hardly move. I know the I-5 traffic,
city
dude.
cloggers.
Yeah, dude, that's exactly what they are.
Well, I mean, we're making a lot of money off it. Like, tourists coming
I
in.
ain't making no money.
Well, the city of San Diego is making money.
Well, anyhow, I think that there's going to be lots of babes walking around and whatnot. So
Bikinis.
That's right. So, you know what I might do? I might throw on my bikini and go out and see if I can't
Well, tell us where you're going to be so we know
damn.
where to
attract
avoid.
some
Yeah.
lesbians that way,
So
man.
I can be somewhere else,
Yeah.
please.
So we know where not to go.
I'm going to see if I can turn some lesbians straight. How about that? We got the 4th of July top of the hi-hat. They're going to be doing this thing from 6 to 10 p.m. And, dude, they're going to have some stellar reviews. Once again, that's downtown as well. And anyways, they're going to have barbecue cuisine and a dinner buffet. Parking is free for attendees, and seating is limited, so you better reserve a table in advance. God dang, it's $150?
Pass.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be my spot either. Holy crap. You know what, man? You know what the problem is with all these, dude? People should be wanting too much money now to celebrate all good American,
Well, that's
celebrations.
why a lot of people just go to the beach, you find parking, and that's probably the hardest part of the day.
You know what's kind of funny too? I think a lot of people. You might agree with me or disagree with me, but I think a lot of people celebrate 4th of July, and it's kind of turned into this event to go drinking and get drunk and watch some fire. I don't think a lot of people really know what it means, though.
Well, Independence Day, right?
Yeah, but I don't think a lot of people understand what Independence Day is. I think they probably think, and then Cinco de Mayo or something.
Isn't like when the aliens came and we defeated them. And...
Oh, so you talking about Scientology right now, aren't you?
Well, Mick, why don't you learn us then? Do you know what it means?
I do, baby. Back in the day, we talking about in the 1700s. As a matter of fact, it was 1776. We separated ourselves from the old British, the British Empire, because there used to be the saying.
King George.
That's right, baby. And they used to have this saying
The third.
the sun never set on the British Empire, and that's because they literally owned land from every continent, dude. Like, they were on every continent back in the day. And so we had all these little pilgrims and whatnot come over to this Plymouth Rock and Virginia, Roanoke, and all that. And they were making all these settlements. And in case nobody knew out there, we used to be governed by the British. And then one day they decided, you know what, we ain't going to take this no more. We're going to be our own gangsters, and we're going to be our own, make our own community out here. And we signed this thing called the Declaration of Independence.
I heard of that.
It was authorized, or not authorized, but it was authored by Thomas Jefferson. He was the spearhead on that. And when that thing was signed they came up with it on July 2nd, and it was signed by everybody on July 4th. And so that was kind of like why we celebrated on the 4th and not July 2nd. But that sent some bad signals back to the British Empire, and they sent these troops wearing red coats over here, and we had this whole...
Which was a mistake.
Yeah, which was a mistake. That was kind of stupid.
Red in battle. Just
it's like targets everywhere.
not fashionable to begin with.
I'm with you. You know what's crazy about that, though? Like, the British actually got mad at back then, the brand new American colonizations, because, these British guys were all fighting in,
And we were hiding behind hedges.
Yeah, exactly.
And they were pissed.
Yeah. We were, taking on Indian tactics and stuff, hiding behind horses and stuff, and they were, so angry that we didn't fight them like gentlemen. It was so dumb. God, what idiots. But, anyhow.
Idiots.
Yeah, I know, right? In case nobody knew out there, that's how we became the United States of America. Because you know what? We actually won. But them dummies actually sent their guys back here in what was called the War of 1812, and we kicked their ass again.
Not before they raided and burned Washington, though.
That's true. Obviously, they did some damage, but we did send them back home with their tails between their legs. So, anyhow, we got some...
It was a Brexit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought about earlier.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Dude, actually, a lot of those people are actually pretty pissed about Brexit.
Yeah.
I got a buddy of mine out there, and he was talking about it was probably one of the dumbest things that England could have done. I don't even understand why they did it.
I heard a lot of people the day after when they were interviewed about it they were like, I want to take it back.
Really?
I made a mistake.
The same people who voted for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, well, that was stupid.
Why do you think they even did it, though?
They were advertising it a lot. There was a few key guys that were really pushing for it, and
Right.
they had a lot of money behind them. And they I saw that they had those double-decker buses they have in London.
Yeah.
They had big signs on them saying, "This is how much money we would save if we left the European Union."
Oh, really?
And it was in the hundreds of millions of dollars a year, And so people, when they're advertising like that, people look at it and they go, yeah, that might be a good idea.
Turned out it wasn't.
Or actually, they probably would have said, "Oh, that might be a bloody good idea."